Oh, again. He's careful. Let me try doing it borderless full screen. Let's try he's doing a new game. Okay, why is this game not capturing? I don't get it. Oops. Not to show that. Okay, let's try. Okay, that's obviously, whoops, did not mean to skip that. Give me a sec. Okay, what is? Okay, will this work? Let me try running it in window. Okay, that's not working either. There it is. Oh my god. Now I'm going to try. See if this works. If I run it in full screen now, will it work? It will. Okay, thank God. There we go. It only took like almost 15 minutes. Wow. Is that next year?
You saw me war never changes.
Line.
When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
What the Mohawk is so
Will you
stupid.
get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Turn the music down.
You're awake. How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple
Hello,
of
General
days
Phillips.
now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Yeah, it really is. I just named myself Courier.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked.
Tried
for you,
to
but if
select
that's
the
your
name
that's
to
your
edit
name.
it, but
I'm
I
Doc
accidentally
Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs.
used it. And the game crashed. This is gonna be a great night.
you're awake.
Yeah, at least I
How
guess
about
that's a bonus. If nothing else.
Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Oh, okay, what should I name him? I'm gonna name him Michael. Michael. Yeah, let's go with Michael. Michael.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Goodsprings. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
Yeah. Dented forehead. Wow. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. You probably could. Oh, there's more options. Yeah, he kind of does, doesn't he? Jesus. Oh, there's. Oh, there's a haircut for you. Okay.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good.
What was
Why
that?
don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
I'm turning the audio. I'm turning the music down a little bit. It's pretty loud.
Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
Oh, okay. Okay. I like how all the names of all these things. Actually, I probably want to do that. I have no idea.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard score there, but after what you've been through, I'd say that's great news. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn a dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking. All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first
Personality
thing that
test.
comes to mind. Dog.
Okay.
House. Night. Bandit. Light. Mother.
There's so many options here.
Okay, Now, I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature. I ain't given to relying on others for support. I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention. I'm slow to embrace new ideas. I charge in to deal with my problems head on. Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this?
This isn't just a
Tell me
full
what you see.
psychiatric evaluation, dear God. I actually kind of see, like, Soldier 76. You see that? Do you know what he looks like? I vaguely see Soldier 76 in this.
Okay. How about this one?
Sword. Yeah, I can see that one.
Last one.
Two bears. I see none of these. I see like either two dogs or two bears. Okay, actually, you know what? I see the bearded man now.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Yeah, something like that.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Okay. A condition? Oh no. Damage threshold. Like health points or something? What? Wait. What is this skill? Huh? Okay.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
It changes sensitivity. Evidently, you cannot change sensitivity. Okay. Oh no. Okay, it does. That's.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to be now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you.
Oh, is
And
there?
put this on too,
Okay.
so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway. Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Wait, oh. No, I would not. Okay, what is my inventory button? That's great. Okay. How do I access my inventory? There we go. Okay. Okay. Where am I going? That's right. Oh god, the amount of pop-ups. I think I'd install adware or something.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to. Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Dog can open a door by himself.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Oh, there.
That's the right idea. Look down the
Wow,
sight.
this is clunky.
Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim.
Okay, wow, Jesus Christ.
Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come Suit yourself. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
She'd be cross. Okay. I need to do something real quick. I need to set up a hotkey. Oh, no. Okay, thank God. Okay.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
What the hell is your problem?
I could ask you the same question, buddy. Jesus.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon. Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him. He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill. Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him. Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. Was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Just realized the chat's not lined up. Oops. Let me fix that real quick. Yeah, there we go. That's better.
You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants. If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Goodsprings. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there. Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit. Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since. They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back. That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know. I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up. Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman. I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me. Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before. It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was. Be careful out there.
Oh, what the? Actually, move where the tumbleweeds are cool. Okay, so there's not any way to run, is there?
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me? Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play? It's a two-player game, and the winner takes the whole pot. You build a caravan using the cards in your deck. The goal is to create caravan bids that beat your opponent's bids. So there's more strategy than luck involved.
Oh, God.
It's why you won't see Caravan in any casino. Too slow-paced. And more importantly, no house edge. Here, take this holotape. It goes into more specifics about the rules. You'll also need a deck, so take one of my spares. So, just keep an eye out for them while you travel. I've found cards in old boxes or forgotten on shelves. Don't.
Oh, I... no idea what I'm doing. Ugh. Okay, I have no idea what that was. I have no idea what's going on. Okay. Oh, okay, here we go. That may have a number of cards. Okay, I see. Okay, I see now. Okay, I see now.
What is it?
I think I understand now. Except I don't have enough money. Okay.
What is it? Yeah, he doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight. I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own. All I've got left on me are a handful of caps, but you get me out of this and I'll make sure the Crimson Caravan pays you back. You've got my word. We'd just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board... I was thinking of myself, actually. Who's gonna watch my back while I'm watching yours? Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Okay, so you do have late nights. I'm just taking this guy's stuff and didn't care. Yeah. Oh, why is it locked?
Hey, hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
Is it just me or does she look like younger Demi Lovato?
Say no more. Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo, but I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great. A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help. I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him. Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over. Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can. I'll be
Howdy. Too dangerous. Gonna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here.
Gunfire? Probably.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you're hurting for caps. I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for. Can do.
Whose inventory is whose? I'm assuming this is mine. Yeah, I would assume that's mine because I have 0. Grenade rifle. Okay.
Another satisfying... Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the Powder Gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about.
I've had basically nothing going on, but...
Look, you're bringing this on yourselves. There's no way I'm getting involved. But hey, I'm sure you can buy what...
Where's the battery? Doctor.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me. Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce. I didn't see him or the men with him. You might ask around town, though. Could be someone's. Your best bet would probably be Trudy, the bartender at...
So what's going on? Well, I guess that means we're ready to go.
Time to look alive. The powder gang... At least 6. Joe Cobb included. They look pretty mean. I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope... Howdy.
Some grenade rifle. Oh! You're the guy, but I don't... Hello? Oh, what the... Why are they shooting me? What do you mean? Are they going to attack me again or something? Okay, evidently not.
Howdy.
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things. I'll stick around for a bit longer, but I'll be gone in a few days. If you ever visit New Vegas, look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp.
Wow. This is very clunky controls. Enter the Divide. That sounds ominously terrifying. I interact with these things. They look disgusting. Are they like pineapples, almost? Diving? What? Oh, hello. Confirmed bachelor.
You need to be careful. It's dangerous out here. See that you do. I saved your life, so I kind of feel responsible for you is all. Well, sure you can, friend. But everyone needs a hand from time to time. Maybe you'll return the favor one day. I wouldn't put it exactly like that, friend. Heck, I can smell trouble a mile away. I like you, friend. Have I mentioned that? See you around, buckaroo.
Okay. Sure. You do that. Sexy sleepwear. I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm gonna switch the keyboard back because this is like awful. So much worse than Fallout 4. Of course there was a mine. Steel. There's nobody out here. Karen? Nobody out here. What in the... What is that thing? That's just freaky, man.
Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Prim is off limits. Some convicts from the prison up the road have taken over the town. Everyone inside is either dead or in hiding. What's more, there are 2 tribes of raiders causing trouble in this area as well. You'd be safer heading back up to Goodsprings. Be careful. You may want to talk to Lieutenant Hayes. He's in a tent down the road. Just stay on the west side of the overpass if you don't want to get shot.
Hello.
I'm Lieutenant Hayes of the New California Republic Army, 5th Battalion, 1st Company. What's your business? We were sent out here to hold back the tide of convicts from the correctional facility. As you can probably tell, we aren't doing the kind of job we could be doing. The mission isn't a problem. The problem is with supplies. The convicts are better armed and organized than our intel initially suggested. I'm trying to get some reinforcements here, maybe some guns with some firepower, but shit. Things are just going slow. Not much. They've taken to calling themselves powder gangers, mostly because they've taken to using the explosives meant to clear boulders as weapons. They got organized faster than I would have thought, most of them at least. Thankfully, the small group in town here seem to have split off from the main force, so they aren't getting anything in the way of support. Most people just call it NCRCF, that's NCR Correctional Facility. A little bit ago, the convicts there staged a coup, killed the guards that weren't able to escape, and have been ransacking the area since then. I have some free time. Sir?
Evening.
Oh, there's mines over there. From where? Oh, there he is. Champion is pathetic, bro. Changing weapons. That shotgun's awful.
Found like that?
Library of some sort. Or bookstore, probably. Oh, right. I forgot body pins are the lock pits in this game. How do you... Oh, like that, okay.
I don't suppose you came here to rescue me. I'd cross my fingers, but my hands are numb. Well, I'm Deputy Beagle. I'd be most grateful if you would set me free. Oh, that's just marvelous. I know it's incredibly
Why do you feel like I'm doing this negative damage to yourself? I am doing it. Okay, now I'm switching to mouse and keyboard. The gunplay is like too bad on PC controller.
Come on. Damn. I'm hit.
egg type. What? Even back here.
Who's there? Guess it was nothing.
Maybe I'm just jumping. Who's there? Who's there?
What was that? You like that? You like that? You like that?
What the? He seemed like that. This guy really liked his chems. Quite a lot, actually. Okay, where do I go from here? Oh, okay. Up to what I was thinking through. Yeah, there we go. I don't see him anywhere. Oh, there he is.
I don't know what it was brought you to Primm, youngster, but you might want to rethink your plans. Town's gone to hell. Johnson Nash is my name. Husband to Ruby Nash. Lived in Primm going on 8 years now, thick and thin. I'm a trader primarily, for what it's worth with things like they are. I also run the local Mojave Express outpost. Well, I don't got any work right now, sorry to say. I'll tell you whatever I can. You have a delivery order you can show me? Oh, so you're talking about one of them packages. That job had strange written all over it, but we couldn't turn down the caps. That cowboy robot had us hire 6 couriers. Each was carrying something a little different. Pair of dice, chess piece, that kind of stuff. Last word I have from the office, it looked like payment had been received for the other 5 jobs. Guess it was just your chip that didn't make it. First deadbeat we hired to do the job canceled. Hope a storm from the Divide skins him alive. Well, that's where you came in. Yeah, I got this look when he saw you next down on the courier list. His expression turned right around. Asked me if your name was for real. I said, sure as like a rain, you were still kicking. Then he turned down the job, just like that. I asked if he was sure it was good money. No, let Courier 6 carry the package. That's what he said. Like the Mojave'd sort you out or something. Then he just up and walked out. Nope, different fella, bigger. Had himself a face on a screen, and he talked more like you or me. Well, now that you mention it, a few nights back, one of the townies was out scavenging for supplies. He said he saw a fella with a daisy suit come through with some of them Great Khan misfits. They was talking about a chip. Well, for that, your best bet is going to be talking to Deputy Beagle. Since they came to town, he was keeping a good bit of notes on them, and he was slinking around Bison Steve when your pretty boy friend came through. He may have heard where they were going. I guess I don't have anywhere better to be.
Song is copyrighted. Probably, I think, at least.
Beagle had some notes he was taking while he was eavesdropping around the Powder gangsters. He'll be your best source of information on that subject. Goodbye.
Well, that was quite an adventure. Breaking myself out of a hostage situation. Not to diminish your role in it, of course, but it was quite thrilling. Problem is, there's still no law in Primm. What are we to do the next time ruffians menace us and hold us hostage? Ah, yes. My memory is much clearer now that I'm free from my bondage. I was performing recon, gathering information on some of the Powder gangers, when some Great Khans arrived with your friend in the suit. They were talking about some delivery they took from a courier. I assume that was you? They said they'd be heading through Nipton to Novak to meet a contact there.
Oh, so is that it? You just... Okay. Okay. It is starting to get a little late, and I have a stream I want to watch here in a little bit. I'm tired, so I'm going to save and quit. So I will be seeing everybody later. Thank you guys for coming out. And I will see you guys later.